Hi everybody, welcome to my video today. We are going to make a fun project. I don't even really know what to call it. Maybe it could be called a notebook cover or a post-it note holder, but it's whatever you want to put in it, I guess, is what you could do. I'm going to be using this stamp set from the upcoming holiday catalog. It is called Country Home. And so let's get started. So what you're going to need, you could use any stamp set for this. So you don't have to use this one in particular. It just was what was out on my desk. So you're going to start with a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 11. Now I am starting with Blackberry Bliss. And these measurements, what happened is I dissected a project from many, many years ago to try to figure out how to make this. And then I had to adjust it a little bit at the end. So that is why the measurements are probably kind of funky. So the first cut we're going to do is going to be at 10.5. So we're going to trim that off at 10.5. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim it at... let's see, 7.5. Okay, so we're gonna do 7.5. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my trimmer to score, and I'm gonna start at 5, and then I'm going to go to 5.5, and then I'm gonna come back and do 4.5. So score at 4.5, 5, and 5.5. Okay. Now hopefully I did that right. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is just come in, and I need a bone folder because I want to make sure these creases are nice and good. Do is it's going to be kind of funky like this. So you're going to close it kind of like this. So it looks like it's a little short, right? Like right here, it looks like it's a little short, but it's not going to be, I promise. So what you want to do is take this piece right here. Okay, we should not have put adhesive yet there first. Okay. Shoot. Okay, so because I already put adhesive on here, this is why I'm not good at these kind of projects, you guys. Okay, so don't put adhesive down. Rewind. I'm going to make a note of that right away. Don't put your adhesive down. And because we already put adhesive down, what I would usually do is fold this like this, but we're going to have to do it opposite. So what I want to do is just take my snips, and I want this to be exactly like 1 inch. So I'm just going to come down here, and I'm going to do a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to do it right here. So it doesn't matter how far down. You're just going to want to go down a little ways, and then you're going to snip into the folded line. So that's going to make sense in a minute. Okay, so then add your adhesive. And then this piece is going to stick out, and it's going to be a pin loop. So see how that works? So now you have a pin loop right here. I probably did not do the best job explaining how to get that. So now this part is flat. You have this little loop right here that we're going to use for a pin. And then when this is sitting up, it's actually the same width as this. Okay, so now we're going to decorate the front of this. So what I want to do is grab some designer paper here. And I'm going to use mint macaroon because it coordinates with my project. So I'm going to use mint macaroon, and then I'm going to use this gorgeous piece right here. So what I want to do is have my mint macaroon piece. Now this can be flat while we're decorating it. We're not going to put anything in it quite yet. So I want my mint macaroon piece to be kind of here. This from one end to the other is 4.5. So I'm just going to cut my mint macaroon piece down to like 4.25. Just like that. Then I'll take my designer piece and I'll cut that at 4 inches. And then this piece is like 6.25, so I'll do 6 inches. So now we can layer this, and then we're going to do some coloring and some stamping. So let's layer this piece. This paper is really pretty. It has like a pearlized finish to it. So I don't know if you can get that where it's like really shiny, but it's really very pretty. And don't forget that right now I have my paper share out. My paper share is $30, and you get all 7 sets of new designer paper for $30, and that includes shipping. So there is a link below that you can click on that to check the information out, and then also to purchase if you would like to purchase. And then you can see these papers up close before you commit to purchasing them in the big pack when it's 12 by 12. So I'm just putting this right in the middle, you can see. And then I've already done some stamping. So what I have here is I have an image from the stamp set, and it's this one right here. And then I also have a piece of mint macaroon. I'm gonna layer this, but we're gonna do some coloring. I've been doing a lot of coloring lately. I'm using my blends. So there's new blend colors in the holiday catalog as well. So let me pull out kind of what I'm using here. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to zoom you in. I'm going to kind of speed through this coloring, but I want you to see. So I've stamped this, and then you can see that the image is kind of glossy because I also took black embossing powder and melted that over the image so that the image wouldn't run or bleed, like the black lines wouldn't bleed, or I just thought it also gave it a really nice crisp look. So let's get started coloring this, and we're going to start with this piece and then some of the little dots around, and we are using Blackberry Bliss for that. Next, I'm going to do the greenery here, and for that, I want to use Shaded Spruce, which is quite dark. So we have the dark and the light. Okay, next I'm going to use the Cajun Craze, And I need to show you guys something that just happened with my shaded spruce. So I'm just starting with the light. I'm going to do this and then I'll show you what happened. And I'm going to add a little bit of dark. And I'm going to come back in and add some more light and just shade that. In a couple areas, I'm seeing a little bit of bleeding with black, and that just means my embossing powder didn't get set all the way, and so there's a little bit of bleeding. So then let me finish this out with some Bermuda Bay. And I just picked colors I liked. I don't know if this is like technically how everything is supposed to be colored, but okay. So here's my coloring, and now, oh, let me show you what happened with my shaded spruce. So here's dark and here's light, and I only buy these in the combo pack. I rarely ever, I don't think I've ever bought a single one. You can buy these singly, like you can buy a dark or a light, or you can buy a combo pack. I always buy the combo pack. And here's the dark, here's the light. The lids are a little bit of a different shade, but then on the description, they both say dark. So dark shaded spruce and dark, oh, I pulled my wrong marker, you guys. This is dark shaded spruce and this is dark call me clover. I was thinking my markers were mixed up, but I just pulled, so these two are very close. So this one, whoa, all my markers. See, this is light, call me clover. So light, where's light shaded spruce? That's old olive. Oh, I bet this is it, which looks minty to me. Okay, so I totally messed up the coloring, you guys. These two would have been the ones I needed to use together, and I didn't. So I messed up the green a little bit, but that's okay. Like, I'm just going to go with it. You know, I'm still getting used to the blends and the way they work, and I'm always confused by the lids. Like, I never realize which shade is what. So just be careful when you are coloring that you grab the right colors. So now let's go ahead and finish this. So I'm going to put this right here, which again, the color might be a little bit off now that I colored. I didn't color properly. Okay, so I would put that here. And then let me just show you the finished, what I did when I was creating this. This is how the project ended up looking. And your pen goes right here. And then the original project that I kind of wanted to case and recreate had a notebook in it. However, because I adjusted the measurements a little bit, I realized a notebook wasn't going to fit in here. You like just add adhesive to the back of the notebook, and then you put the notebook in here, and then you have this cute notebook holder. So what I decided to do instead was to just add some sticky notes. So I always have these sticky notes on my desk. I use them, you know, to take notes when I'm working or to put in my planner. And I thought, oh, this would be so cute. Just add adhesive, and then you have this cute thing to sit on your desk that then has your Post-it notes. And you could even do it this way too if you adjusted the way you put on your images here. You could even do it this way, where it's sat like this, and you had your Post-it notes like this, which I thought would be cute. So this is the way it came out. My coloring came out a little bit better on this because I used the proper colors. I'll zoom in so you guys can see that. And then I just did Simply Thankful for All the Good Things, which comes in that stamp set as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I kind of butchered the first part of it with the getting your pen loop out, and then the coloring just did not go as planned. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you got the gist of the project, and if you have any questions about measurements, you can always leave me a comment and I'm happy to help you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. So much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.